Retro Requiem.
This week, Square Enix released a survey asking fans questions and receiving their feedback to implement in Kingdom Hearts 3. So today with me, Peter Padin.
What's up?
Andrew Wagener.
Hello, guys.
And Izzy Ayala.
How's it going?
We're going to go through a couple of the survey questions and give our opinion on it because Square Enix really wants to hear what Retro Requiem has to say. That's the real fan feedback they want.
Yeah, I got an email actually today from them.
Yeah, man. They're kind of thirsty about it. Yeah. They called me.
They sent me a keychain, with a key on it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I opened a different dimension with it.
We're playing the game as we speak.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kingdom Hearts 3 right now.
Okay. First question's a difficult one, guys. Of the following Disney worlds, which is your favorite? You can only choose one. Agrabah from Aladdin, Atlantica from The Little Mermaid, Beast Castles from Beauty and the Beast, Castle of Dreams from Cinderella, Deep Space from Lilo and Stitch, Dwarf Woodlands from Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, Enchanted Dominion from Sleeping Beauty, Halloween Town / Christmas Town, Nightmare Before Christmas, Neverland from Peter Pan, Olympus Coliseum from Hercules, Port Royale from Pirates of the Caribbean, Pride Lands from Lion King, Space Paranoid from Tron, Land of Dragons from Mulan, and Timeless River from Steamboat Willie. Thank God that list is over. That's a long-ass list. Okay. Izzy.
Mine's is either a tie between the Halloween Town / Christmas Town because I thought it was cool and the costume changes and all that, and I like their story arc, or Coliseum because some of the most fun I've had in the game was just doing the tournaments.
Yeah, I agree. But you can't choose a tie though. So
I'm going. If I have to pick one, I'm going Coliseum.
Okay. Coliseum's one of my favorites too. Andrew.
Top 3 for me.
Don't top 3, man. This isn't top 3. Choose one.
Would be Aladdin, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Coliseum. If I had to pick one, Coliseum.
So you two chose Coliseum.
Yep.
That's funny that you chose Coliseum because earlier Retro Requiem had some Coliseum footage, and you disregarded that footage.
Yeah, I feel like putting it up.
Yeah.
Bring up old grudges, aren't you?
Fuck you, Andrew. Peter, what's your favorite?
An underappreciated level, in my opinion, is Space Paranoid. It was very calm, very reflective. And then, of course, there's light cycle parts, which are fun as hell.
Mm-hmm. I actually was going to agree with you, and I was going to go with the Tron level as well. But since Peter took it, I'll go with the Pride Lands, because I like being alive. I thought it was really cool that you held the Keyblade in your mouth, and you changed the combat of the whole thing. Don't give me those weird looks, guys. Come on. We're all adults here.
It's okay, Brian. We all know you're a closet furry.
So I thought it was a really cool level. I also thought it was cool to build off of, because Simba appeared, or is it Simba or Mufasa that appears in the first game?
Simba.
So Simba appears in the first game.
No, it's the second one.
No, he appears in the first game as a summon.
Simba.
Oh yeah.
Simba's a summon,
and then I like how they built off of it in the second game. That's what I'm saying. They're like, oh, his world came back because he was such a strong-willed character. I thought that was really cool. Okay. Who is your favorite character in the Kingdom Hearts universe? We're going to reverse order and say, I'm going to go first. It's Goofy. Goofy's amazing in Kingdom Hearts. Let me tell you how many times I was playing a level and Goofy was like, don't give up. And I continued because of Goofy. Goofy saved my life a lot of times. Amazing. And every time that you had to switch out an extra character, I switch out Donald. I'll put Donald's ass on the bench. Donald wasn't getting no playing time when Jack Skeleton came in. It was all me, Goofy, and whoever else was rolled in that world at the time. Peter.
Goofy was terrible. He was terrible support.
Goofy was amazing.
I switch him out for anybody, and then you have Donald to heal you. Half the time, Goofy's just dicking around.
That shield tornado? That's where it's at.
That's so true, though. You have Donald to heal you.
I would take Flounder over Goofy, okay?
Oh, now you're being disrespectful.
That is super disrespectful.
Who's your personal favorite character, though?
The Beast. He's a beast.
That's very true.
What more can I say?
You can't argue that point.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally in his name.
Yeah. Also, he's the best partner to have.
Yeah, he was really. There was a long part in the first game of Hollow Bastion where you played just you and the Beast in Hollow Bastion, just wrecking people, and nobody else. Andrew.
Very tough decision. I don't really know. There's so many great characters in there.
Man, true pressure.
I know.
Pressure, pure pressure.
I mean, I do like Sora, so I guess I'll go with that.
You went with the protagonist.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, really cop out. I like him. He has a good dynamic to him. I don't like that bitch girl. I can't remember her name.
Kyrie?
Yeah. She plays him so hard.
I think he doesn't have game, and that's why Kyrie doesn't get with them. She's trying to get with Riku instead.
I don't like Riku either.
What do you mean? Riku and Sora trying to get with each other.
Peter might have a point here.
That I think it was a 3.
You're supposedly going after Kairi the whole game, and then you see her and you're like, oh, hi, Riku!
Izzy?
First off, let me give props to my boy Tarzan.
Yeah.
He's the only person you actually play with one-on-one, but due to licensing rights and the Edgar Rice Burroughs is no longer giving out his rights, their family, whatever, that's why they don't have Tarzan anymore in the Kingdom Hearts games.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he was only the first one and never another one ever again. But my favorite character...
Come on, man. Come on.
I really like Donald. He does work. Like, he heals you like crazy. So every time I was down to my last win, Donald would just come in. Like, Goofy's cool too, but Goofy died a lot. And he has the biggest health bar of all of us.
Goofy never died on my team. Goofy was always cool.
That's because you sacrifice people for him.
I did. I think people under the bus for Goofy,
Like,
man.
obviously, playing as Sora is cool, but he kind of is like a bitch.
You know, I'm surprised no one said Leon. He has like a freaking gun blade.
Yeah, but nah.
That shit's badass.
Do you... I just remember fighting against him in the Coliseum. I don't remember much
Oh, there's
else.
that one other Final Fantasy character who you meet in Hades. That guy was a beast.
Auron.
God.
Is it?
Auron from
yeah.
Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
The
guy who has like one hand up because he has a broken arm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he's
guy was
cool.
the boss.
He's mad cool. He's one of the coolest Final Fantasy characters ever.
Okay. Next question on the survey. What do you find to be the most fun aspect about Kingdom Hearts? Izzy.
The funnest aspect?
Yeah, like the most fun aspect.
I completely love the fighting system. The fighting system is fucking amazing. It's one of the best. It's the perfect combination of action and RPG.
Andrew?
Exploring the worlds.
Mm.
I just love exploring the worlds. Basically, yeah. As simple as it is, I mean, every world is something new, and I just it makes me think of all my childhood, just like right there.
Yeah. Peter?
Andrew took what I was gonna say. It's just so great to go to a new level and just go around it and explore the worlds that you only got to like watch as a kid, but this time you can take it at your own pace and check all the different spots and interact with all the different people, and it really adds more depth to everything.
Yeah. Andrew and Peter both took mine because I'm a Disney kid. I grew up, so going back through was great. But I'll choose another one. And I recently started playing the HD re-release of Kingdom Hearts 1.5. Remix. Fuck you, Square Enix, for not just putting 1 and 2 in the same pack. Nobody wants to play the rest. But I realized that it was a deeper RPG than I realized when I was younger. Like, when I was younger, I just clicked the new thing, and I was like, I really wasn't worried about it too much. But, like, going back now, I'm like, oh, wait. It actually feels like I'm sacrificing different abilities, and I'm learning, like, okay, I could build my player on offense or defense or well-balanced. So I'm going to go with that as my favorite part of it. To counter the question, what's the most frustrating aspect about the Kingdom Hearts game? I'll go first and say the gummy ship sequences. I never thought they were that good. I went back and played it again. They're still not that good. Like, it's just kind of, but they're never difficult enough to be like challenging and kind of entertaining in that aspect. They're just like easy and boring, and a lot of times you can just go to the corner of the screen and like dodge everything. Peter?
I don't know, I enjoyed the gummy ship sequences, especially building it. You can make all these crazy things, and it was more about trying to get like a good rank rather than being super difficult. It was just like how efficient you could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Japanese love getting that triple S rank. But I don't know.
You don't know what's the most frustrating aspect of the game for you?
Probably fighting those truffles, trying to get all the stuff for the ultimate weapon.
Yo, yes.
That was a pain.
I swear Kingdom Hearts has...
In the second one, I was just like, screw this. I'm not doing it. I'm just done.
I swear Kingdom Hearts has one of, if not the most difficult process of getting the ultimate weapon. There's some Final Fantasy games where it's easier to get the ultimate weapon, and those are a bitch.
I mean, what was it? Dead Space 3, you had to play 2 times on Nightmare mode or whatever to get the ultimate weapon.
Twice on the same difficulty?
Like 1 on the harder difficulty, then you unlock 1, you have to play on that one as well.
Well, Izzy was talking about the, ultimate weapon specifically.
I'm just saying,
there's
he said an ultimate weapon in any game. Like, so...
well, I'd say there's probably like a million games that are obscenely harder to get the ultimate weapon.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, it's not hard. It's just a lot of grinding, and it's just annoying.
Like an MMO.
That's all it is. It's not hard. It's just very time consuming and not very rewarding.
Andrew?
My sister.
Your sister?
My sister's the most frustrating thing about the game because we got the game together when I was younger, and she would not let me like finish the game because we got to the final boss battle. She's like, "No, I want to beat this," and she could not beat Riku. And it made me so mad because for like 2 years I could not find out how the game ended. And that's the most frustrating part of the game for me.
Why
Riku
don't you just wait till the day
Ansem.
she's not at the house and just play it?
Well, I mean, you gotta remember
I never thought of that.
this game came out when I was like 7 years old. So I was at
dog.
school, and then I came home. My sister was home.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah,
I don't know. How long ago
it
was it?
Not that long.
I don't know.
I was 11 when
2001, I think.
I think it came out 2003.
So I was
Was
like,
it 3? Damn, 2003. It's only 10 years.
yeah. So I was like 11.
They should start with a lock on the door.
No, but like our thing was like in our living room. I didn't have a separate TV for it. So I can only
Just
play.
take the TV to the bathroom. Lock it up.
I had the
Set up.
TV that literally weighed 120 pounds, and it was from the
You
80s.
clearly didn't want to know the end enough.
Yeah, you didn't believe enough, Andrew.
Yeah, it was drag this TV. Whatever.
Yo,
You let the darkness in your heart consume you.
yo. Goofy would be pissed off because you gave up.
I threw him away. He never said that to me.
Why'd you give up, punk bitch?
Izzy?
You took mine, so what I'm gonna go with is it's slightly frustrating that Disney owns the rights, that it never took it to the mature level that I felt like sometimes it could, and some of the moments were very cheesy.
That's true, but like it's a Disney game.
That's what I'm
at the same
saying.
time.
That's it's since you took the gummy ship one. That's the only thing I can think of because overall, I don't think I'm really frustrated with anything in that game. I guess the ultimate weapon, the synthesizing of the weapons was a bit frustrating too, but I didn't care too much. So like the only thing I could think of is here's one thing. I didn't like the way they spread out the keyblades. Some of the keyblades in the beginning were spread out evenly so I can try them out. Then towards the end, it was just a clusterfuck, and you started getting too many at one time to really actually get a chance to play with all of them.
You know what? I'm gonna go with you on that with the keyblades because I feel like some keyblades were like you just knew which keyblades were better basically. Yeah. From the beginning to the end, the keyblades really shouldn't improve in greatness. They should kind of like level up with you. As your attack levels up, they should kind of go with you too.
I thought they did level up with you slightly.
Kind of.
But like if
the later keyblades would do more damage.
Yeah, and like the Chocobo did more damage, but it was like less on magic, which was cool like that. But then like at the end, I'm saying like you would have got the Chocobo, the Lady Luck, the one that Belle gives you, and I got those all in like 30 minutes of the game, and I was like, okay, now I can't even the Spellbinder, and I got all of these in like an hour, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna use all of these now. Mm-hmm. They're kind of useless now. It's not like Donald and Goofy, their weapons, you had to buy their weapons, so you bought them like, and I think they have to be to a certain level to use them. Mm-hmm. That's how I felt like they should have did. I mean, they didn't. So.
Okay. That's actually the end of the questions that we had on the survey, but I think they missed a question, and so we're gonna add to it. Which Disney franchise have they not done yet that you'd like to see them do in the future? I think you start.
Yeah. Oh, man. Disney, since releasing the second game, has acquired so much. They have Pixar, what they always did, but now if Avengers and like Marvel and Star Wars is a part of that, so if we're going to say these other things that Disney has acquired, I'm going to go with Star Wars.
I like how you mentioned them all, though. Like, you just stole them away from other people.
Yeah.
Dude, like, just a lightsaber keyblade is just so badass. How can you beat that? It's gonna be like if Star Wars is the first level and that's the weakest keyblade, I'll use it. I'll lose. Like I'll just say forget it.
Not only that, and like what other character is better for the whole theme of darkness than Darth Vader or Lord Sidious? Like,
oh my goodness! And you have how the darkness turned him too. Like that's already built it. So good.
Yeah. Now, if we have to go with a Disney exclusive, I recently watched Tangled, so maybe that, because that was so good. And then having Flynn Rider on your team would be fucking amazing.
I like how you just, again, chose more franchises. Andrew was going to say Tangled, man.
Yo, Flynn Rider's a beast, though. He's one of the coolest characters out there.
Andrew?
I'm personally hoping they don't even touch Star Wars.
Why not? It's easy.
I don't want them to touch Star Wars.
They have the plot built in.
I don't want to see Star Wars in a Kingdom Hearts game. I just don't.
You just don't.
I
don't. You don't even have a reason.
I don't think it fits. I don't.
Lion King.
They did Pirates of the
Final
Caribbean.
Fantasy, Pirates of the Caribbean.
I just don't like it.
All those things fit. but not Star Wars.
No, not Star Wars. I don't like it.
Boo.
The movie about psychic space samurais.
I wouldn't like to see that.
And Light and Dark.
The day that we found something Andrew doesn't like.
Twice. He didn't like Pacific Rim.
Peter.
I never.
Okay.
Well, I
Okay,
didn't
I'm
say
not-
what I wanted.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I forgot.
We just recorded
Too
it.
bad. No one cares
My
about
bad.
what
After Andrew saying that, he's not even.
I
person to
really
us
don't like the Star Wars mixed with the Kingdom Hearts. I wouldn't like the animation mixed of it. I just wouldn't like it at all.
I'm gonna quickly interject. I almost feel like Star Wars is a lot of its elements has ripped from Star Wars. I mean, Kingdom Hearts is ripped from Star Wars.
Well, I mean, they do go through a lot of generic tropes. You know, light
Yeah.
and dark, good and evil, the inner self, and
Yeah.
all that jazz.
Go ahead, Andrew. Tell us what franchise you'd have.
Toy Story.
Yeah. Toy
And
Story would be amazing.
And if you can't have Buzz, it's Woody. There's no Buzz. You have one party member is Woody.
I think you have to have both.
Nah, fuck
But I feel like, I don't know, they might not put that in there.
Like, okay, so you show up on Toy Story, and there's the storyline of it. You show up, hugs a lot, takes Dino and Goofy captive, and they put him in a cage or something, and then you'd work with Buzz and Woody that entire level.
Would you have a marionette,
I want to want Hugs a lot. I don't know.
like a marionette build, because you're a toy now?
Ooh. I don't know. Maybe like a Pinocchio type.
That's not a
Yeah, you
marionette.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, like maybe like something like that. You said marionette. I don't know what the fuck that was. I was just going off of.
I'm sorry, Ron.
That's a puppet.
People call them puppets. I've never heard them called marionettes.
When I think of puppets, I think of like Kermit.
That's a Muppet.
But he's a marionette too.
What do you mean? He's real.
Now we're just arguing semantics.
Go
Peter.
ahead.
All right, I want to say something quick before I say my thing. One thing that they could do with the Star Wars is go with the Clone Wars TV show.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
That's the only one because it already has the animation style for it. But
You think Warner Brothers might own that though, because that was Cartoon Network.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
but Disney was able to shut it down.
so
That's true.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll be able to use it though.
Yeah.
all right, so since everybody said all the big obvious ones, I'm gonna go a little obscure with this. Well, for the less obscure one, Gravity Falls.
Oh,
Television show. Okay.
I like Gravity Falls.
Yeah, that's a
actually.
really good show, and you could do a lot of cool things with all the weird monsters and stuff, and have the twins going around with you.
Falls Gravity.
And then a really obscure show that was on like Disney DX or whatever, Detroit Motor City. Actually, I think it's just called Motor City, whatever. It was just like
heard of that show.
yeah, it like aired once and then they canceled it. But it's a shame because it was a great show and the animation was beautiful. Everything about it was so great, and it's just about these like people driving like old school muscle cars in some futuristic Detroit trying to take down some crazy billionaire.
No, Brian.
I was really thinking about it when we sat here, and I'm feeling another musical level. Let's get Frozen in there. Let's get Phineas and Ferb. Let's just have a whole bunch of sing-alongs and like tap dancing and Perry the Platypus in there. Let's go. I'm excited for this.
So you picked two.
No, because I don't think I'd really have a musical level. Like I'm saying, it was a joke.
Yeah, because that Atlantis thing.
Yeah, Atlanta sucked.
If you would have asked us in the beginning what was our least favorite, I would go on Atlantis because the first one, it was a little difficult swimming, and the second one, he turned into a freaking musical.
No,
Yeah, I was wondering why they even bothered to have Atlantis as one of the places.
Yeah.
I was like, that level was awful.
if I had to choose one, I'd actually like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That'd be good.
I think it would just be really good. It's something. It's a movie that I saw recently, and it's so freaking good and so deep, and no one really as a kid you don't really get all the themes that are playing through that.
It's
movie.
crazy.
You can still have a musical with that?
Yeah, you could. You could have music. I mean,
The entire thing could be a musical. It's a Disney game.
yeah.
Well, they actually have like musical sequences.
I'd love to see Up in it too.
Yeah, I like Pixar movies in general. Any
Oh,
Pixar
That
movie.
just sounds depressing.
A Bug's Life, Wall-E,
The only thing with Pixar movies is like they don't go for the. Pixar's not worried about wowing you with the a grandeur feel or like the schemes of it all. They're just trying to wow you with good storylines.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think how is that going to translate great into
Or
a
they
video
cash
game
in to
world.
make Cars 2 and Planes.
Planes is not Pixar.
Shut up, planes.
But what was I gonna say? Forgot.
Yeah, that's right. Shut up. No, I don't know.
Oh, I feel like they should have an alternative little small world that they did with Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
They could do that
With what?
With like a smaller thing, maybe like the Phineas and Ferb thing.
That'd be cool. I think you can do it. I brought up Phineas and Ferb because I think you could go the first time and you could do like a storyline with
Or Toy Story would be perfect for that.
Yeah, I think you go the first time right to Phineas and Ferb Land or whatever the fuck it's gonna be called.
And
yeah, I don't know. And like you do the whole like what are we gonna do today sort of thing. Candace trying to catch you, whatever, blah 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 blah. Fight Heartless, and then you can go there the second time, and then you can follow Perry the Platypus. In fact, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Dr. Doofenshmirtz has like the Heartless, and he's like sort of like a incompetent with it and everything like that. But this is gonna do it for. Oh, The Incredibles! Oh, Andrew. Yeah. You amazing man.
Monsters Inc. would be pretty fresh, too.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Any Pixar movie. Just
put all Pixar.
Put all Pixar movies in.
Pixar World. It's 17 hours long.
Disney
and then they could do the doors from
just make it
Monsters
Kingdom
Inc.
Pixar.
That'd be interesting.
That's the next game.
I think Disney just has so many really great movies that like you could literally just put them all in there and make it a 100-hour RPG. And I'd play it. And I'd love it.
Make Hideo Kojima to make it. Then we say it's just too long. You won't ever beat it.
Remember to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube page, and come back to requiem.com for more news, reviews, and amazing opinion pieces. Any last words, guys?
I'm really, really, really excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. I was overly upset that I didn't get that for the last console generation. I've fallen off a bit as a gamer, and I feel like my hope in Kingdom Hearts and my fall off of gaming like is parallel. So hopefully Kingdom Hearts 3 comes back and just like enlivens me. And I'll be out on the street singing. I'm singing in the rain with my copy of Kingdom Hearts in my hand.